You may have seen Johnson & Johnson's vaccine global study came out. The headline read, Johnson & Johnson's vaccine's only 66% effective. Now you may think, wow, I've heard Moderna and I've heard Pfizer and these other companies are in the 90s. Why was this even approved? Why will this be approved? Why? Because if you look 2 steps down, this one-shot vaccine, again, one shot provides the complete protection against COVID-related hospitalization and death, the company says. Complete protection, but that's not the headline they're giving you. They're giving you a headline to scare you. They're giving you a headline to try to censor you and to make things feel like the world is caving in. And we have to see hope, and we have to see the truth. And that also happened, obviously, with the impeachment trial that's about to happen. It's all a ruse. It's all a charade, because we know at the end of the day, you like that, Will?
I like the way you said charade.
At the end of the day, we know the result. And if you already know the results, then why report on the fantasy? And here's a comment and a quote from maybe the most egregious of egregious, Don Lemon.
And the fact is, if no one is held accountable on a big picture level, the former president, congresspeople who supported his big lie, Fox News, right-wing media, if they all get off scot-free, then why wouldn't they see it that way? There are no consequences.
Okay, listen. If we're going to start calling consequences, there's a lot to be broken down to. And if you don't want to, this is why impeachment makes me nervous, because when you, guess what? Every president from here on out will be impeached.
They've cheapened it, right?
It means nothing. And when you say there's no consequences, then you're saying there needs to be consequences against Fox News. Well, then there needs to be consequences for you when you spout off all of your lies and your propaganda that we all know comes out of CNN. We all know when we're watching Fox or CNN or MSNBC, the slant that we're getting. We're not stupid. It's just who you agree with now. It's a sad state of affairs. Look, I think there is something to say about some of this being online drum up as well. The whole January 6th thing, we all know, looking back on it, was not going to do, nothing was going to happen. But because of the media, and I would include right-wing media in this, left-wing media, that date became a spiral that got out of control, and it did get out of control. But you look at it and go, well, this is the big problem here. We all a lot of people misread a headline. You misread a headline, and then the world goes into chaos.
The fact that Don Lemon wouldn't look internally at CNN also and say, maybe there's some problems here, but the fact it's only to sow disunity.
We've watched that Brian Seltzer show. It's just
right. We played on the reprogram. We brought up that he tried to say he had a guest on and said, you know what? We need to figure out how to turn down
conservative influencers.
Yeah.
I think we need to turn down them all in general. Just, turn it down. Spend time with your family and your friends.